Good morning. This is a video recording of Chapter 1. Katulad nga na nasabi ko sa inyo, ang Chapter 1 will be discussed via video only, asynchronously. At that's the reason why binigyan ko kayo in advance ng PDF file ng Chapters 1 and 2. Okay? So Chapter 1 discusses, among others, the basic consideration and how to form a partnership. As I have discussed to you, accounting for partnership ay katulad din lang ng accounting for sole proprietorship, which we discussed in the first semester. Whether it is service company or merchandising business, ang accounting ay pareho. The only difference is that sa partnership, mas maraming capital account. And correspondingly, mas marami, kasing dami ng capital account and drawing accounts. Kasapagkat the definition of the partnership says that it has two or more partners. So mahigit sa isa, dalawa lagi, dalawa at pataas. Okay. Now, on the on chapter page page 17, the table of contents, kasama dito ang learning objectives natin. What is the definition? What are the characteristics of a partnership? Ano ba yun? Mutual contribution ba? Division of profits and losses? Co-ownership of contributed capital? Mutual agency? It has a limited life? And paano nagbabayad ng buwis? And the partner's equity account. We will also discuss the advantages and disadvantages of a partnership as compared and as distinguished from a corporation. Alin ba mas madaling i-form? Paano ba nag-form? Ilan number of persons? Paano pinatatakbo? Through management? Yan hanggang saan ang liability ng partners. And we will also discuss the classification of partnerships. Ano-ano ang kinds, ano-anong klase ng partnership, and the documents needed to form a partnership, like the articles of partnership, saan ni-register sa Securities and Exchange Commission, and the accounting for partnership in the formation of a new partnership. Okay, so let us proceed. I hope by now you already have your copies of the book, chapters 1 and 2. Pina-advance ko na yan para nababasa nyo na. Okay. So chapter 1, what are the learning objectives? We will be able to define partnership, identify the characteristics of a partnership, and explain the advantages and disadvantages of a partnership. Sa dulo, we will explain the differences between the sole proprietorship and a partnership, and how do you distinguish between partners' capital and drawers account. We will discuss what is fair value report concept, fair market value concept, which alam nyo na naman yon. We will be able to prepare and explain the entries in the formation of a partnership. Okay. I will skip the brief history and we'll go directly to the definition of a partnership. In a contract of partnership, two or more persons bind themselves to contribute money, property, and industry to a common fund. with the intention of dividing the profits among themselves. Hindi lang profits, pati lugi. Two or more persons may also form a partnership for the exercise of profession. Dito sa atin, usong-uso ang partnership kung panay professional ang nag-uusap. Ang negosyo per, say, accounting office like Sisip Gores and Velayo, law office like Accra Law Office, and so on and so forth. Bihira ang nagtatayo ng partnership dito sa atin sa Pilipinas tungkol sa merchandising business. But wala na tayong pakialam doon. Ang concern natin is the accounting. Whether nagkakagalit sila or not, wala na tayong pakialam doon. Ang ating concern is the accounting for partnership. So, ayun ang basic. Two or more persons bind themselves together to contribute money, property, or industry to a common fund. Hindi lang pera ang pinaghahatian ang pwedeng i-contribute. Pwedeng property assets, like halimbawa nagtayo ng tindahan sila, yung isa dati nang may tindahan, yung isa tinayo ay i-contribute kay cash, yung isa naman ay i-contribute niya yung dati niyang yung mga inventory, yung mga paninda niya. So pwede yon. Pwede rin naman, wala siyang ibibigay na pera nor asset, pero magaling siyang manager, ang kanyang i-contribute ay ang kanyang galing. So, pwede yon. So, halimbawa, bibigyan ko kayo ng example. Gusto niyo magtayo ng beauty parlor. Ha? Pero wala kang alam sa pagtatayo ng beauty parlor. Si Mr. Angeles, si Benji, magaling mag-ayos ng buhok, magaling na mag-makeup, magaling mag-gupit ng buhok. Sabi mo, Benji, magtayo tayo ng parlor. Sabi ni Benji, wala akong pera eh. O sige, akong bahala sa pera. Akong bahalang maglagay ng pera, akong bahala sa pera na pambili natin sa ating mga gamit. Ang trabaho mo lang ay patakbuhin at i-manage yung ating beauty parlor. Ikaw na rin ang beautician. So, pwede yun. Remember, sa partnership, lagi ang usapan, lagi ang nananaig ay kung ano ang usapan nila. So, kung ang usapan nila ay si Benji ay walang i-contribute na pera, pero ang kanya lang ay galing, pwede yun. Hindi niyo mo ngayon pwedeng obligahin si Benji na magbigay ng pera. Kung ang usapan ninyo ay hati-hati kayo, tigsa 10,000, kunyari, 3 kayo, ang total yung puhunan ay 30,000. Siyempre, ang profit and losses should be divided equally. Mapwera, may iba kayong usapan. Pwedeng mangyari na 3 kayo, si A, si B, at si C, ay tigsa 10,000. Pero ang magpapatakbo ay si A. Si B at si C manunood lang. Magpapatakbo ng negosyo si A. So mag-uusap kayo, sasabihin ni A, but teka, ako nagpapatakbo. Kailangan may extra akong share sa profits. Lamang ako dapat sa inyo. Which makes sense. Kasi siya nagpapatakbo. So, remember lagi at huwag niyong kakalimutan to. Kung sila man ay may ang usapan ba nila ay pare-pareho ng kanilang cash contribution. Depende pa rin sa usapan. Depende pa rin sa agreed profit and loss sharing. So you should remember that. Now, moving forward. What are the characteristics of a partnership? The characteristics of partnerships are different from the sole proprietorship already studied in basic accounting. Some of the more important characteristics are as follows. Mutual contribution. There cannot be a partnership with the contribution of money, property, and industry. Hindi kayo pwede magtayo ng partnership kung wala kayong pera na pag-uumpisahan na inyong negosyo na ilalagay nyo sa common fund. So pag naibigay mo yung iyong contribution, hindi na iyo yun. Yun ay may-ari na yung partnership. There should be division of profits and losses. The essence of partnership is that each partner must share in the profits and losses in the venture. So hindi lang sa tubo, kundi pati sa kalugihan. Kailangang hati kayo. Depende pa rin sa usapan. Minsan, walang usapan. Pero imposible yun, hindi nangyayari sa tunay na buhay. Halimbawa, kung walang usapan, ang gagawin nyo ay babalik kayo sa capital contribution. So kung tig sa 10,000 kayo, nakalimutan nyo mag-usap kung paano nyo hahati ng tubo, which is impossible, ay pag tumubo, ang babalikan nyo yung kapital. So 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. 10/30, 10/30, 10/30. Yun ang inyong yun ang inyong sharing. Yun ang sabi ng batas. Okay? Mutual agency. Pwedeng dumiskarteng isa para sa partnership. Miski may manager, kung siya may authority, pwede siya dumiscuss. And of course, partnership has a limited life and it is dissolved. Kaya very, how should I say it in Tagalog? Hindi stable ang partnership. Kasi, halimbawa, ABC, si Mr. A, si Mr. B, Mr. C, nagtayo ng partnership. And sumali si D. So, dissolved na yung partnership ni ABC. Kasi ngayon, ABCD na. Namatay si A. Kung pumalit man ang anak ni A, dissolved ng partnership ni ABC. Kasi yung anak na yung member partner, new partner. Nag-withdraw. Umalis si A. Ang natira si B and si C na lang. So, dissolved na rin yung ABC partnership. And pag nag-expire yung term na binigay ng Securities and Exchange Commission, dissolved. Kaya nga, bihira ang nagtatayo ng partnership tungkol sa negosyo dito sa ating bansa. Kasi nga, very unstable ang usapan, ang buhay ng partnership. Isa pang disadvantage dito ay it has an unlimited liability. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Halimbawa, sa hindi kagustuhan ng lahat, nalugi, nagsara, at pagtapos ay marami pang utang. Pwedeng habulin ng nagpautang ang bawat isang partner in excess of his or her capital hanggang doon sa kanyang pag-aari na naroon sa kanyang tahanan. We will discuss that later on sa liquidation. Kung paano mangyayari yon. And income taxes are partnership is subject to taxes, of course. And accounting partners' equity accounts, accounting for partnerships, are much like accounting for sole proprietorship. Pareho lang halos. The difference lies in the number of partners, equity. Each partner has a capital account and a withdrawal account. Sinabi ko na sa inyo yan. That serve similar functions and as the related accounts for sole proprietorship. Katulad nga na sabi ko sa inyo, parehong accounting for partnership with sole proprietorship. The only difference is that ang partnership has more capital accounts. Kung ang partners ay si Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, ang capital account niya ni A capital, B capital, C capital, at correspondingly meron niyang A drawing, B drawing, and C drawing. Now we go to the advantages and disadvantages of a partnership. A partnership offers certain advantages over sole proprietorship and a corporation. It also has a number of disadvantages. Ito na. Advantages versus proprietorship. Siyempre, kung mas maraming partner, mas maraming kapital. Mas maraming mailalagay na cash as compared sa sole proprietorship na isa ka lang, solo mo, kung hanggat saan lang ang kaya mo, doon ka lamang. Diba? It combines special skills. Siyempre, 3 heads are better than 1. Sa sole proprietorship, isa lang nag-iisip. Sa partnership, lahat sila mag-iisip. Siyempre, gusto nilang tumubo yun. Ayaw nilang malugi. And of course, it offers relatively freedom and flexibility of action in decision making. Again, 3 heads are better than 1. Ano naman ang advantage nito over a corporation? Una-una, mas madaling i-form. Mas mura i-form kaysa sa corporation. And it is more personal and informal. Ano naman ang disadvantages? Yun nga, katulad nga nasabi ko, it is easily dissolved. And unstable. Yun nga, unstable compared to a corporation. A corporation kasi, it doesn't matter kung may umalis o magbenta ng shares sila as long as there is a board, which we'll discuss after the midterm. Mutual agency and unlimited liability. Sa corporation, ang iyong obligasyon lamang, ang iyong liability lang ay hanggang doon sa iyong kinontribute o yung assets, yung shares of stocks lang. And of course, partnership is less effective than a corporation in raising large amount of capital. Now, how do you distinguish a partnership from a corporation? 1, it depends on the manner of creation. A partnership is created by mere agreement of the partners while a corporation is created by operation of law. Sa partnership, nagkasundo lang kayong tatlo. Halimbawa kayong tatlo. Corporation, hindi kayo pwede magtayo ng corporation kung hindi nyo i-register ng husay at ang batas parang nag-anak ang batas ng isang pang tao, ang tawag do'y juridical entity, distinct and separate from the shareholders. Sa partnership, 2 or more persons may form a partnership. In a corporation, not exceeding 15. A corporation with a single stockholder is considered a one-person corporation kasi yan yung revised Corporation Code of the Philippines. And the commencement of juridical personality. In a partnership, judicial personality commences from the execution of the articles of partnership. And in the corporation naman, issuance of certificate of incorporation. Pag sa corporation lang, pag na-issuehan ka pa lamang ng certificate of incorporation by the Securities and Exchange Commission, saka ka palang magkakaroon ng personalidad. Tungkol naman sa pagpapatakbo or management. In a partnership, every partner is an agent. Pwedeng pare-pares lang maging manager. Depende sa usapan nila. And in a corporation naman, the management is vested on the board of directors. Partnership, ang utang, ang liability is up to your personal assets. Pwede kang habulin. Sa corporation, meron sinasabing veil of corporate veil. Veil, yung kulambo. At yan ay ginagarantiyan ng batas na hanggang doon lang sa ininvest mo ang iyong liability. Kung malulugi ang korporasyon, hindi pwedeng habulin ng may pautang ikaw in excess of your investment. Now, in a partnership, there is no right of succession. Pag namatay si A, oo nga at pwedeng manahin yon ng kanyang anak. Pero, dissolve ng partnership, yung ABC. Kasi ang pangalan ng anak si D. Ang new partnership na ay si BCD. So corporation has a capacity of continued existence regardless of the debt withdrawn. Meski mamatay, meski nag-withdraw, tuloy-tuloy ang takbo ng corporation. Kaya yun ang malaking advantage ng corporation. In a partnership, may usapan sila kung hanggang kailan sila magiging partner. Pero sa corporation shall have a perpetual existence unless may usapan sila na hindi perpetual. So, as you can see, mas maraming advantages ang korporasyon dito sa ating bansa kesa sa partnership. The only disadvantage is that it is very hard to form and it is very expensive to form. Now, what are the classifications of partnership? We focus on the partnership. According to object, according to the liability, according to duration, according to purpose, and according to legality of existence. It is all explained in the book. I will explain more than number 5, legality of existence. De jure, hindi basa dyan de jure, partnership, one which has complied with the legal requirements for its establishment. And de facto, one which has failed to comply with all the legal requirements for its establishment. Ano yung de jure? Kumpleto ng papeles. May usapan, meron kayong papel, meron kayong pinirmahan, na ganito at ganito usapan yan. De facto, wala kayong usapan. Halimbawa, nagtayo lang kayo ng si A at si B, sabi niya, tayo ng negosyo. Yung loading, paglo-load sa phone. Hindi nyo naman siguro kailangan pa i-register yun kasi ang puhunan nyo lang doon, siguro mga 2,000 pesos. Pag luwas nyo lang ng Maynila para mag-register, ubos na yung pera nyo. So, yun ang tawag doon de facto. Usapan lang. Yung de jure, yung mga malakihan, may usapan talaga sila at didokumento. Now, there are several kinds of partners. Sa libro, marami yan. Pero talagang nangyayari lang ay ilan. General partner, yan, nangyayari yan. Limited partner, pwede mangyari yan pero hindi napayag ang general partner sa tunay na buhay. Capitalist partner, one who contributes money or property to the common fund of the partnership. Parang general partner din yan. Industrial partner, yan, it always happen. One who contributes his knowledge or personal service to the partnership. Managing partner, pwede mangyari yan. Industrial partner din yan. Liquidating partner. Yan ay nangyayari pag nagsasara na ang kumpanya at may kaso na sa korte. At ang gagawin ng korte, mag-a-appoint ng isang court-appointed partner na independent from the original partners. At sinasabi na siya ang magpapaglilikwida kasi wala siya pakialam, hindi niya kakilala yung mga dati. So, korte nag-appoint sa kanya. Yan ay pag naghihiwalay na. Dormant partner doesn't happen. Silent partner doesn't happen. Secret partner doesn't happen. Pero nasa theory yan. Nasa libro yan. Yan ay, ikaw ba yung magninegosyo? Silent ka lang. Hindi ka makikialam. Siyempre, naglagay ka ng pera mo. Secret partner? Of course not. Nominal partner or partner by estoppel. One who is actually not a partner but who represents himself as one. Yan eh siguro may mga nagtatago. Halimbawa si A, ayaw niyang makilala siya. Sabi niya, B, ipapangalan ko sa iyo. Pero akin yan, ha? Ayun. Now, what are the documents needed for a partnership? A partnership may be constituted orally or in writing. Pwedeng usapan nyo lang boka. Pero pag malaki na, ang perang kailangan sa partnership, kailangan nyo na magpapel. Magtatamagano kayo ng articles of partnership. At yan, siyam ang requirement kung ano-ano ang isusulat doon sa article. Sa contract of partnership is void whenever immovable property or real rights are contributed and the signed inventory of the said document property is not made and attached to a public instrument. I-register sa SEC yan. Pero sabi ng SEC, pag less than 3,000, huwag nyo na i-register. Kung total nyo kapital, halimbawa si ABC, tig 1,000 kayo, huwag nyo na i-register. Hindi nyo na kailangan i-register. Pag mahigit lang na 3,000, saka nyo kailangang i-register. How do you register? You go to the SEC at yan, mga requirements. Kaya nga, pag 3,000 lang ito, ang inyong kapital, hindi na kailangang magtayo kayo, magpapel kayo. Now, we go now to the main lesson, main topic that we need to discuss, accounting for partnership. In basic accounting, generally accepted accounting principles were discussed in the context of the sole proprietorship. Kung pinag-usapan lang natin doon, sole proprietorship, isa lang ang mayari. As you are very much aware of, yung equity ng partner is credited for his original investment. Alam niyo yan, debit cash, credit, A capital. Nagdagdag ng capital, debit cash, credit, additional capital. Nag-withdraw, umalis na. Debit, A capital, credit, cash, and so on and so forth. So alam niyo na yan. Pag nabawasan ng kapital, debit. Pag nagdagdag ng kapital, credit. Yun ay diniscuss natin na gusto sa accounting 1. Pag nag-draw ng pera, debit, drawing, credit, cash. Ibinalik yung dinrawing capital, yung pera, debit, cash, credit, drawing. And yan ay hindi na natin kailangan pang ulit-ulitin pa. Now, pag nagtayo ng partnership, halimbawa si A, si B, si C, tigsa 10,000, debit cash, 30,000, credit A capital, 10,000, credit B capital, 10,000, and credit C capital, 10,000. So, that is how you form a partnership. Pag ang i-contribute ay cash, ay asset, halimbawa ay building ni A, debit building, credit A capital. Now, hindi laging kinakailangan pare-pareho ang contribution ng bawat isang partner. Sapagkat maaaring ang kaya lang ni A ay ganitong karami, kailangan mas malaki ang kayang i-contribute ni B, kailangan mas malaki rin ang contribution ni C, pwede yon. Kaya nga lang, depende sa usapan nila ang magiging hatian nila. Maaaring ang contribution ni A ay 10, ang contribution ni B ay 20, contribution ni C ay 30, so ang total capital ay 60. Kung wala silang usapan, pag natumubo ay pag wala silang usapan, which is again impossible. Kung halimbawa wala silang napag-usapan na division of profit and loss, ang kanilang magiging hatian ay 1/60 kay A, 2/60 kay B, and 3/6 kay C. Ngayon, kung ganyan man ang kanilang na-contribute, 10, 20, 30, at napagkasundoan nila na hati-hati sila straight, pwede yun. Pumayag sila. Yun, ganyan nga ang partnership kung ano na pag-usapan at pumayag lahat. Pwede yon. There is an example on page 44 of the book of the PDF file, and it's there is an illustration. Okay. Now, there is always an opening entry sa partnership upon formation. Yan ay yung contribution ng bawat isa. Katulad nito, page 47, opening entries. Halimbawa, pwede ito, marami itong option. Merong tatlong option to. One is individuals with no existing business form a partnership. Sila ay tatlo sila, nagtayo sila ng negosyo, puro wala silang negosyo pa dati. Ang isa, conversion of a sole proprietorship to a partnership. Ang isa ay may negosyo na dati, at yung iba ay wala. Another one is two or more sole proprietorship form a partnership. Meron dalawa ng may negosyo, halimbawa may tindahan pareho, yung isa ay nalulugi sila kung sa tingin nila, kulang kasi sila sa kapital. Sabi ni C ay, sige, dadagdagan ko kapital. Pagsamasamahin na natin yan. Pwede yun. And the third, admission and retirement of partner, which is covered on Chapter 3. Hindi natin di-discuss masyado yan. So this is an example. Individual with no existing business form a partnership. On July 1, Nilo Burgos and Ruiz agreed to form a partnership. The partnership specified that Burgos is to invest cash of 700,000 and Ruiz is to contribute land with a fair market value of 1,300,000 with 300,000 mortgage, nakautang yung lupa, to be assumed by the partnership. Nagkasundo sila na 1,300,000 nga yung lupa, pero nakautang siya ng 300,000, aakuin na nila yung utang. Pwede mangyari yun. So anong entry? Debit ka, 700,000. Debit land, 1,300,000. Credit mortgage payable, yun yung utang ng lupa, 300,000. And Nilo Capital, Burgos Capital, 700,000. And Ruiz Capital, 1 million to record their initial investment. Bakit 1 million lang ang binigay ni Ruiz? Sapagkat nakautang ng 300,000. Neto, net effect, net worth na pinasok ni Ruiz ay 1 million lang. I'm sure you will understand that. At yan ang kanilang balance sheet. Ito naman, another example ay may tindahan na si Manikis na no. Ito nga yun, si Manikis, siyempre, bibigay niya mo, si Galicano del Mundo, ay ipinasok ang kaniyang asset, may tindahan na siya, at yan ang kanyang balance sheet. Di Marukot offered to invest cash to get a capital credit equal to 1/2 of Galicano. Sa ganyan, medyo nakakalito. Pero if you analyze the transaction properly, balik pa rin tayo doon sa analysis of the transaction, makukuha nyo. Katulad nito, Di Marukot offered to invest cash to get a capital credit equal to 1/2 of Galicano del Mundo's capital after giving effect to the adjustment below. So, remember this. Pag ang ang isang partner ay papasok sa partnership at may mga assets at meron silang usapan na i-adjust muna. Kailangan munang i-adjust ayon sa usapan nila ang mga assets na yon bago pumasok yung bago. Katulad nito, pina-adjust yung kay Del Mundo. Yung bago pumasok sa partnership, si Del Mundo ang capital ay 314,000. Ang usapan nila, papasok lang si Di Marucot at ang kanyang ilalagay na kapital ay kalahati na magiging kapital ni Del Mundo pagkatapos i-adjust ayon sa usapan nila. At ito yon, yung mga adjustment. So, adjust muna yung books ni Del Mundo and in effect, dito sa bagong form na partnership, ito yung mga entries kasi may mga adjustment at ang naging kapital ni Di Marucot ay 149,950 which is explained in the lower part of the page. Again, it is very important that you analyze the transactions and bago pumasok ang bagong partnership at meron silang usapan na i-adjust muna yung luma, yung balance sheet ng partner na meron ng negosyo, ay kailangang i-adjust muna bago magkwentahan ng bago para sa new partnership. Remember, adjust first bago pumasok sa bagong entradahan ng new partnership. Now, I hope you will read this properly. You make advanced reading for Chapter 2 because we will start discussion of Chapter 2 on our next topic. Okay, our next topic will be Chapter 2. But I will be willing to answer questions if we go into synchronous class in our next meeting. For BSMA 1A, I will let you know as to the schedule of our class on Monday. For BSMA 1B, hindi tayo natuloy nung Miyerkules. Make sure that you are all enrolled sa Moodle. Yung secretary ng 1A tsaka 1B, please send me the names of the students ng section nyo na wala pa sa Moodle para ma-inform kong MIS namin para ma-enroll sila sa Moodle. This is all for now. I hope you listen to this video and read Chapter 1 thoroughly. Make advanced reading for Chapter 2. And bibigyan ko kayo ng assignment na hindi nyo naman isasubmit. Assignment na hindi nyo naman isasubmit. Bakit? Ano yun? Articles of co-partnership. Mag-google kayo lahat ng articles of co-partnership, the real document, para nakikita nyo kung ano talaga ang itsura doon. At ano talaga nakikita yun. Sa SEC, sa Securities and Exchange Commission. Madali yung i-google. This is all for now. I-upload ko na ito sa Moodle within the day. And I'll see you. Sa 1C naman, na instructionan ko na kagabi ang 1C kung anong gagawin ni secretary niya. Okay? Good morning and stay safe everyone.